She a freak, 10-10 freak. She don't want to speak, she want beat to the beat. I'm the voice of the street, plus a freak in the sheet. She want me for her tea, I got me for your meat. I am mad.
I don't really Uber like that.
You don't what?
I don't really Uber
Only
like
in the
that.
only in the ook.
Only in the UK.
Yeah,
Not that.
Uber is my best
When I'm
friend.
not with Demi,
In the
it's public
ook.
transport.
The ook, yeah.
That's
What's
my
the ook?
Uber girl
The
right
ook.
there.
What's the ook?
Think about it.
Ook.
Oh,
Ook.
okay.
Ook.
This is a place in Dublin or something.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
What place in Dublin
You
am
call
I
the
getting
UK the
taxis?
ook because that's just I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
you
I call
started.
people from
Ukrainians.
I call people. We call you people from the UK Ukrainians.
I think we
Ukrainians.
need to change to Ukrainians.
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 Ooh.
Yeah.
It's giving me young MA. Ooh.
Yeah, let's get in with the intro.
So welcome back to GTG.
You know the vibes.
Your weekly
Subscription to the gist.
And today, guys, we've got some two guests
Mm-hmm.
to my right and to my left. Oh man, if you were in the middle, it'd be like an Oreo sandwich, you know. So right to my right,
And that's how I made.
That's the intro, yeah? Wow.
yeah, it would have been a little
That's
Oreo
mad.
thing. To the right, to the Irish guy who's more Nigerian than me, Keenan.
Ooh.
And then
Oh.
to the left, we've got Sir Ike.
It's IK.
Yeah, I can, yeah. Thank you.
Ike. Should I say governmental?
Well, you can just say 1K for you.
1K.
Okay.
Just say 1K or 1K.
1K, 1K.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
1K free.
Don't let them all know.
Put me in the music video.
Put in the
That's-
video.
Wait, what?
Video
1K?
vixen.
I have a
Don't
thread.
have any-
Oh, wait. No, I don't
Yeah.
get it.
It's like IKEKE.
Okay.
Wait, how do you do the K?
Is it like slanted?
I don't do it with my hands. I just write it.
I thought we were.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what?
I know how to do the
K?
I-E, but I don't know how to do the K. I don't want to show me the hand because I don't have a nail on, so.
Guys, 1K
That's,
free
Wait,
Ah.
how is a K?
that's
One.
an E.
Yeah.
to you.
Look,
So how's it K to you?
look, that's a K.
That's a K.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's a. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You guys are forming gang signs.
I'm not okay, guys, I'm a child.
I have a thread.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
The pettiest reason why you broke up with someone or stopped talking to someone. Sheesh. Her hairline. Everything was okay until the day I noticed it. Couldn't unsee it.
Damn.
We
the
went to a
hairline?
party. She removed she,
Well, her hairline, not his.
her hairline.
That's
Eee.
what happens with the braids. It happens. That's normal. Postpartum. It's normal.
Hair loss.
Alopecia.
I knew you was gonna say that. Rose, it just
Alopecia.
Sometimes I'd love to go bald.
Do you know what?
I don't think I'd rock it though.
I think I
You
just
only have
look
one
like an egg.
chance. There's only one chance.
No,
I don't think
I
I'd
look
go
like
bald.
I do look like
my
a
hairline goes. You know, it goes away.
Yeah, so Demi,
It
no.
goes. My hairline. It goes away. It goes away. Shout out to my mom for real.
Okay.
Because my hairline. Actually, I do have a big forehead, but it doesn't go that back. It just does like a Yui. So say it does a
But that's
Yui.
in trend now.
Yeah.
Do you know who Lescott is?
Who's that?
It's just
The way he
played
laughs
for
is
Man
not
City,
good.
like
It's
back
not
in the
good.
day.
The way he laughs is
Anyways,
not
we
good.
went to a party.
That's
She
crazy.
removed her wig and started dancing like Poco Lee in front of her friends. What's Poco?
Oh, Afro,
That
like those are
Afrobeats
Afrobeat
guy.
warriors.
Afro
Listen to
boys.
this.
Yeah.
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 All right. We went to a party. I watched her dance and sweat all night. We went back to the room and she got in bed. I'm like, "What are you doing?" She said she's tired. I'm like, "You go into shower first?" And the MF looked me dead in the eyes and said, "She showered before the party."
If that was not my house, I'm leaving. I'm
Thank
leaving.
God I don't need to deal with people like that.
No, that's dirty.
That's
That's gross.
crazy.
You have like before any research, like you just have to.
No, but I don't
It's
even
so-
think they were research. I think that's just common sleep. Like they're just going to bed.
No, I think they were about to research still.
No, I don't
Because
think
he asked her.
to just shower because she stunk like body odor.
Shit.
BO. Sweat.
The fact that somebody told you that you stink and then you said it's okay. Like it's
You deny
like
the
it's all
shower.
right. Like, do you know what I mean?
Ooh, hey, the guy said deny the shower.
It's like the sweating all night, like.
Oh no.
Because you know the club, it can be very like.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you guys go to the club in NY?
Yeah.
How was it?
What?
Did the girls dance like this? Did they do that?
So we went to two very different vibes.
Yeah.
The first one, the club was $40 for a drink.
Wait, what drink?
40.
What drink did you get? What drink did you
I
get?
didn't get a drink. It was $40 for a drink.
Henny and Coke though.
Huh?
Henny and Coke.
Yeah.
Really, $40.
It's in like the main central Times Square area.
Mm.
Oh, makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Well, we actually met this guy before that was like handing out Jello shots. That was like,
Mm.
it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
that was a big truck, a big 4x4
So you took a
Yeah.
Jello shot.
off some
How
random
did you?
guy.
How did you take it? Did you put your
That
tongue
could've-
in the cup?
Nah, I was trying to.
Did you coat?
I had to do a little scoop. I had to do a little scoop.
A little stupid crazy. Wait.
Actually, yeah, that was. He was on the train. He's doing like this. I remember. It's like
Every last bit, man.
What is
Every-
wrong?
Yeah.
it's
Are you
true.
sure it was just alcohol? Like, just a random person is like, you want a Jello shot?
Like,
We spoke to him before.
Oh, yeah, so you vetted
He's
him
actually,
like...
yeah, he's in a bit of the
Yeah.
content, so he was
Yeah.
cool to be fair. But
But,
whatever
like-
it was was good.
It was his business.
It was his business.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Okay,
what was
fair.
the name?
I don't know. Shout out Jello Shot.
That's a good.
That
That's a
was-
good
Jello
Jello
shots
shot.
you
we
went.
don't
That's the
remember.
aim of it. To not remember his
Exactly.
business after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
It's
crazy.
not very good marketing, but anywho.
they were great though. Great product. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very very good. Yeah.
right.
Were they throwing it back like?
In the
I just feel like in the clubs. Like,
Oh yeah, we
Oh.
went to like this kind of lounge bar. There's a lot of like Dominicans and stuff like that.
Great.
Love Dominicans.
They were
fire.
Did you have a good night?
crazy. That was
How was it? It was like one of the more quiet nights, but it was like
Quiet, Dominicans.
no, like when I say quiet, like there wasn't loads of people there.
Mhm.
Like it was a
Okay.
lounge kind of thing, a small lounge, but they were lit.
They were lit.
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
they're lit,
Yeah.
lit people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that was
Hundred.
great.
I want to go.
When you guys go on holiday, this is a good question for the guys listening and guys here right now. When you go on holiday, does your type stay the same?
No, mine wouldn't. That would change so
All of a
quick.
sudden, yeah.
If I land
Is
in the
Is
States,
the Dominicans with the curly hair now? At home, is the dark skinned man tall, bearded or whatever. But when I'm on holiday, anybody with curly hair? Anyone with
Papi
curly hair?
Chulos,
What about you guys?
I say America's very diverse, innit? So
That's not what I asked you, sir. I asked you, does your type change when you go abroad?
I don't necessarily have a type. If I see someone in the lane,
What is your length? Like,
Yeah.
what do you
Like, what do you look
consider
out
length?
for example, I like men with kind eyes. I'm a sucker for like kind eyes.
kind eyes.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
First of all, the question is still on you. Ankila, don't even.
Do you want to take this question?
You start take it
Why you
one
guys
after the
avoiding
I
other.
don't have a type though.
Yeah, that's not
I don't-
it.
for me, it's just like pretty girls.
But they're asking you what is
I'm
a
not.
pretty
I'm
girl?
never like one for the girl that's like crazy in the club. Do you know what I mean? Trying to get all the attention.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
never the
Verse.
one I want to go for. It's always the
Verse.
more reserved one.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to reserve people.
You guys really
It
failed
sounds
on
like
answer that question.
the outrageous girls have really done something to you.
I feel like men say that, but they love crazy
They
women.
do love a
Absolutely.
Like, they love crazy
They love
women.
a bit
But
of-
you
Look,
see,
why are you
this is the
laughing?
logic, right?
Look,
This is the logic. The girls who are crazy in the club are showing you you're crazy.
Right.
The ones who are quiet, those are the ones you don't know what
Yeah.
crazy
Exactly.
they have, Because I'm not babe who's in the club. I'm not being sexy. I'm shouting the lyrics, right?
See,
I'm
that's-
proper
that's
shouting
fine.
the lyrics.
That's different.
Oh, so
I'm talking.
Oh, no, I
about
think I like
girls.
a bit of
Wait, what
crazy.
about the babe that was like, do you remember? You know that TikTok? Do
that cannot be me.
you like that kid?
I don't know.
I don't know it, but even from you saying it, I can rate
No, she was
it's a bit
basically
too
like
much outgoing for me.
no.
She's
It's
from
her- she's
Ireland,
actually
so
from
shout out to her.
Ireland. Her name is
Do
Ogechi.
you remember?
And she went
She goes,
proper viral for going to
Literally.
Ogechi. Remember,
Yeah.
Asha
That's what I'm
Cat
saying.
came.
Like, for example, when I'm in Ireland, I'm more reasonable with my type, right? But when I'm abroad, it's like I'm trying to, get the guys.
you're trying to explore. You're
With the
trying to know
cars,
about the culture, you know?
right? With the
Proper
the
tourist.
chain. I like when on holiday when guys with the chain to say.
Where are you going? Yeah, you're all right. You're all right.
You're all right.
Well, never mind.
You know what I mean? Like when you're on holiday, like you just go for something different. Because obviously in Ireland, there's not many men walking around with like heavy chains.
So where you
and,
going?
America or Cancun or the Yard.
Okay, and they all have big chains. That's the first thing you see. Chains.
Oh, no, I'm
Well, of
saying
course,
away
when it's
from the big
dancing.
chain.
So here's the kind eyes that catch your attention. Here, then it's just the
the kind eyes reflect the chain.
Yeah. So that's what I was
You got our girl.
Anyways, you guys avoided that question. That's why I had to save you. Right, last one, yeah, because we've done. Best reason why you broke up with someone. He couldn't kiss and used to bite my tongue too much. But can I tell you something about that though? Hear me out. Listen. Okay, silence is killing me.
Because the thing
No,
is,
'cause, like,
sounded
Wait for
crazy.
you to land on how
No,
you're
because
gonna
like, can I tell you
translate
something?
this.
Like, okay, maybe he bit it too much, I guess. But like, there's a
Biting
way
the
you can do it.
tongue.
There's a way you can do
You
it.
nibble the lip, not the tongue.
You don't know about the tongue trick.
the
you don't know-
tongue trick.
I'll show you later.
After this.
I'll show you later.
Oh, that's wild though. Your
Tongue.
tongue.
No, like you have to get stitches afterwards. Or
No,
something.
you don't. Obviously, you're not biting it like corn. Like you.
Nibble the tongue. I know sucking on the
No,
tongue.
you don't
but not
nibble. You don't. It's not a nibble thing.
Even
So what you mean
sucking the
bite
tongue.
then?
Let me even. It's not like it's not. You don't bite. It's like you.
You don't have fun, bro.
It's like it's not like you bite it, right?
Need
It's kind of
anybody
like.
sucking my tongue.
Are you sure,
You-
honey?
And you know, yeah. If you guys want me
Don't
to,
knock until you try it.
if you guys want me to go, okay. So let me try and explain it, right? So when your lips and
I'm just thinking, what,
Let me hear. Let me hear.
I'm listening.
and after this, yeah, we'll go to the 11s because, like, listen, yeah, can't. So when you're obviously lipsing someone, right? Hypothetically, I've never done this, mom. So when you're lipsing someone, you obviously lips or whatever, and obviously you know when the tongue gets introduced at some point. Sometimes you can grab it ever so gently with your teeth, and you kind of just draw back a little bit.
Do you know
But you can also like do that as well. You grab when you get a hold of the tongue ever so gently, ever so slightly, and you can just like, give it a little, suck or whatever, and it's like it's cool, it's nice, it's fine.
The tea is a bit too risky for my liking.
Is it like when
Are
you
you hungry?
when
When
you
you're
scrape
hungry,
your
don't do
tongue?
it.
Yeah,
Sort of like that.
Even that feeling I don't even
Yeah,
like.
I love that. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
don't like
part.
that. I don't like that.
Don't knock until you try it.
No, I don't.
I
like
mean,
that.
hypothetically,
Not me, anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Rose, I'll show you later.
No problems, babes.
I'll show you later.
Okay. All right. Well, just because we're gonna go to dilemmas now,
Mhm.
and then obviously we were talking about traveling, so this is very topical. So
Ooh.
they say I was at DLT Malta in June, and I met a guy there. He was flirting heavy and tried to do the do with me. He would knock at my hotel room every day to ask for me. I ended it after I came back to Ireland because I didn't want to do long distance. But and this was June. He got married in October. Should I tell his wife?
No, just leave it, man.
Of course you want to.
Nah, you just like.
Of course.
Why do you like?
Ross.
Just don't go and disturb. Like, obviously you're the
Obviously,
fling.
don't
She
go. But like,
deserves to know though, but I don't want to be the one to tell her.
can I even tell you something? Even if she told us she's not doing shit.
It's too late. She's been
Yeah.
married.
Imagine-
Right? It says, is it he's getting married or
He got married in
That wife
October.
ain't going nowhere. Because can you
Yeah.
imagine?
It's even
after
early
showing that
days.
expensive wedding.
What's going on, babe?
She's not cancelling that wedding.
Like, but they said he was heavy on her, so they obviously were seeing each other.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you have to add in it was knocking at my door, like you were opening it?
Yeah.
She needed to make
No.
him seem like he was a bit of a bag.
Mm.
She had to make him seem like he was a bag.
Yeah, but I don't know. Tell the wife. Do it for the plot.
She's not leaving though.
Someone's married should be plot.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
She's not leaving.
Dealing with married
The
men.
wedding had happened. Like, can you imagine? You just finished the depth of a wedding.
Oh, see, that DLT motto was his last run.
Oh.
Maybe it was a stag do.
Mm.
Not saying it's right. That's why my babe's never gonna stag do.
Married people be going on those trips though.
Married people be moving more single than single people.
Yeah.
They have their ring in the back pocket or something.
Bro.
Yeah.
How do you
Sometimes
guys-
they even
how do you
say,
guys
yeah,
know?
they're having this. Huh?
What?
How do you guys know?
Because right when we were in R&B slow jams, nothing even happened between these guys. We were just cool with them. Like we made friends in the hotel, right?
Okay.
No, these guys were much older. There was no interest. There was no nothing. His girlfriend hit up Demi afterwards and
That's
was
good like
like,
that, yeah.
"Oh, can you tell me if he was cracking on with any babes?" How did she find him? She knew the followers in the list, but nothing had genuinely happened. Like we were broskies with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
so, like, how can you say that they're moving mad? He wasn't moving mad, was he?
Mm,
You guys said he's your broski.
He wasn't moving mad with
married
us.
man. No, a married man
He
has
was
moved to
moving
me
mad
before.
there, but just not with us.
yeah,
A married man has moved to me before.
Me too.
I feel like the married
All the
men
married men have moved to me.
they get bored And then they're like kids, like in the sweet factory or something. They just want to go crazy, like they've never seen this
Dogs
before.
of
Like, honestly, take a break, have a Capri Sun or something. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think it's marriage that changes the person. I think the person obviously got to change themselves. So
yeah, it's
The
not
person
the
never
actual.
changed. That's the issue.
Yeah,
They were
but
dogs to begin with and still dogs now.
I don't know if people take marriage so seriously.
Anymore? No, because divorce is so easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
50%,
people just
right?
jump into marriage now as well.
Yeah, you gotta,
me.
because I think marriage is very important. Do you know what I mean? It's a
100%.
very big commitment,
100%.
and I'm only doing it once, so
Yeah, no, literally, I've
Facts.
said it several times.
It's
One
very
of us is
important.
dying, and
Who
it's
else is
not
gonna
me.
suck your tongue? You know what I'm saying? Did you laugh? Like,
I
okay.
didn't laugh out loud.
Oh, loud.
we
He's gonna go up and try this. He's just pretending.
Oh, he's gonna meet a babe that's gonna.
You know what? He'll text him like, yeah, you guys are right.
What are you doing? Yeah, that's crazy.
It's so funny. Like, never mind. Sorry.
Are you sure you want to go, babe? Go on, say it. I feel like it's
I've said too much.
okay. Another dilemma.
Right.
Hey guys, what do you think of this? If you have a friend and her man is always bad out to her, like not nice, as a friend, should you still greet the man when you see him or not?
Yeah, because you might even make it worse for her.
Yeah, just even saying hi, like just a
Yeah.
hi.
Well, I feel
Don't be
like
too friendly though.
yeah.
But I'll
like-
let him know I know. I'll let him know I know.
She's
some
not
shit.
lying.
I'll let him know I know for
She's
real.
not lying.
I think yeah, like still greet him because it's not your relationship. Do you know what I mean? Like you can guide your friends, you can tell them maybe like stay away, but if they're gonna do it, if they want to do it, so you know what, like don't get in the middle of it because most of the time they'll just be mad at you and then like get mad at you together. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like as well, a life skill is pretending you don't know shit.
Yeah.
That's a life skill. Poker face.
That's when you're always one step ahead of people.
Like pretending you don't know shit is one of my favorite skills.
I do that a lot. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I don't
Say
know.
just say less, and then when you say less, people like speak more. So
That's a psychological tact. Like that's what people do because people find it really awkward. Like I am those people, by the way, but people find it really awkward when there's silence, so they try take up the space with talking. So that's how it's like if you want someone to tell you their whole life, just don't say anything.
Yikes.
Yeah.
She's thinking about how many people she's told her whole life.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, like I'm also very strategic. I only tell you what I want you to know. Do you know what I mean? Like I can talk for days.
I know.
However, it will be shit
We
that
know.
it'll just be shit. Man. Listen.
So the weather.
No, like I can tell you, like I can talk for time, but it won't ever be anything that you can implicate me.
Can you guys do small talk? Like, can you do small talk?
I think it's an
No,
Irish
I think I've had enough of it.
in New York.
In New York and Ireland. New York, they don't do small talk.
What do
Nah,
they
they're
do?
just rude.
They do
Really?
No, but you get very used to it. I felt like I got a bit rude when I was leaving. Like you don't say please or thank you. You just give me this like
demand.
let me get this.
But do you not
It is.
think people on Ireland are just super
That's
friendly?
what I think. When
We are so friendly.
Yeah.
Like we're just like,
Overly
thank you, sorry. Like you're not even bumping into them. You know what I mean?
even when they're leaving, like if they're leaving like a room, they just leave. Like
Yeah,
They won't say goodbye.
Yeah,
they just leave. Like
some of them they won't go.
don't
Like,
even-
here, you spot
yeah.
everyone. And if you haven't spotted anyone, then like that person
and
can
you're
really
talking
be your
to people
enemy.
for 5 minutes here and there, and it takes ages for you to leave. They just I'm gone. Like
They don't even say goodbye.
they might say like a goodbye to everyone. Do you know what I mean? When they're walking out the door.
Yeah.
That's
But it's
a
not like
maybe.
everyone gets their own.
But that's like
goodbye.
an Irish goodbye. I love doing that. Do you know? But like, do you ever just walk out and you don't say goodbye to anyone because you don't want anyone to leave because they're gonna be like, "Why are you leaving so early?" Or "Why don't you want to go?" I just call it's an Irish goodbye. Just leave it.
I don't know,
Don't say anything.
sometimes it's like some rooms I'm in, I do feel to just do the New York way and just walk out the room, bro. Like
Sometimes I stay
Like,
for
you
too
know-
long because I don't want to leave and say goodbye to
I hear that.
everything.
Yeah.
I want to go home.
Just
but
walk out.
I
Love it.
I think it's the effort of the ride home.
Yeah.
I'll be deep in at some point. Like I want to leave, but these times, the journey home is
I
long.
dip when I can dip.
Yeah, me, I'm gone as soon as as soon as I have a chance, I'm like, see you later. Bye. Our last dilemma of the day. My 5-year bestie is now flying the world with her new besties. They travel and do many activities she'd never thought of doing with me. They're white, so I don't know if she'd always hated me or something.
It sounded like I'm the one that said this in.
Made me like, I don't even know how to.
Bro, it sounded like I'm the one that said this in.
It's like it's two ways. Like, you can't be too mad if, like, you know, somebody's, because if you wanted to travel, right, you would have made it work. Like, when it comes to traveling, you want, let's say, for example, there's a reason why you flew with Keenan to New York, because he's on job, he's ready, and even when you get to that country, you need someone that's also on job and ready to do whatever. Maybe she just wasn't part of that.
Maybe it's like the laissez-faire type of friend. Like, I'm the laissez-faire type of friend. Do you get me? I'll be like, yeah, we'll do it. But unless, like, we're booking it right then and there, I probably won't think about it again. Do you know what I mean? So, and maybe that's like both the friends. They were like that. They were just like, yeah, we'll do it. But now her new besties are proactive, and they're like, okay, if we want to do it, we have to book it this time. Here, have the money on this date, and that's why they're doing things. Yeah. But maybe she didn't like you either. But you don't know. But I think I definitely lean towards the first one. It's like, sometimes if you want to go on holidays and you want to do activities, if those friends don't want to do it, you find people that do, and keep it moving.
Oh no, it's not easy traveling. So it's like, if someone wants to do it, it has to be their priority, and then, like, by the time that it's not their priority, and then when they see you've actually, like, booked and you're gone and stuff like that, and they haven't made it their priority, they might feel left out. But it's just the realist fact of, like, you didn't prioritize it at the time. You get it?
Yeah, 100%. But I think, like, traveling with friends can be either a positive or a very bad negative.
Bro,
like,
I went to LA and we're not talking to this day. Yeah, like, because obviously, imagine flying with people, that, like, don't want to do anything. I'm in LA, and you want to sleep. You know what I did on the last day of LA? I went to bed at 6 p.m.
What?
Yeah. Oh, because of that person.
Yeah, she actually left us for a man.
Hey.
She's married now, but not to that man. She left us.
Grinding.
This I can actually say the year, because why? You gotta fight me, no. This was in 2023.
Crazy.
2023.
So she met her man and got married in a year.
Yep.
Scary.
When I went to LA, yes.
Can I say something though?
Go on.
I feel like sleeping on holiday is like one of the best things. It's good to, like, explore and stuff.
A day or two of just chill. But let me tell you now, depending on how many days you have off, I went on holiday with Demi.
Okay.
It's boss, sleep, boss, club, boss. No, it's not even boss. Sorry, it's taxi, club, hotel, pool party, club, party. What was sleep?
But they're the ones I remember. If you're on, like, a 2-week holiday, you can, like, take a few naps here and there.
We're here for 3 days, bro.
We're here for 3 days.
We're here for free. Roz, how long were we in that country for?
Like 4.
Exactly.
Unless you're gonna live your best life in those 3 days.
Complaining.
Oh no! Like, on the first day, we're like, Demi, like, please, and she was like, no, let's get up and let's go. And we're like,
that's what you need, though. You need that person. You're that proactive friend,
bro. Like, I can sleep when I'm in Ireland, bro. You know, I sleep like a dickhead in this country.
That's
true.
I don't sleep in Ireland, so that's my problem.
Did you guys sleep in?
We kind of, like,
the city that never
some
sleeps.
days that I would like be like, yo, wake up, and some days he would be like to me, wake up. So it's kind of like
Keenan is like, you motherfucking liar,
bro. The amount of naps.
The way he said, some days he'd be like, wake up, and then I'd be like,
let him talk, and then
the amount of naps that you had that I set my alarm for, and I went off, no getting you up.
Okay, and then every morning,
snoozing a 40-minute alarm.
Who woke up first?
Huh?
Just
because you couldn't sleep for the first, like, 3 days.
But who woke up first, though? Exactly. Every morning, I'll come into this guy's room, turn on the lights, and be like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, imagine that. I walk into the room and turn the light on and leave, and, like,
but are you the type of person that, like, wakes up early in the morning and then, like, is like, I've woken up early, now I'm tired. Like, if you're gonna wake up in the early, firm it. Because I'm like, I woke up at what? Like, well, not today. I woke up at like 7, but usually I wake up at like 5:30, 6 in the morning, and, like, I'm still going at like 8 o'clock. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, he's sleeping. He's going for a nap.
Yeah, like,
you're waking up at like 8 a.m. and then going for a nap at 10.
No, this is I can't.
The thing is, you wake up, you do what you gotta do, and you take a little nap, and then you get
no, you wake up and eat and then go back and sleep.
Nah. Do what I gotta do.
On holiday.
I gotta do.
On holiday, on every day.
Crazy.
Like you gotta today, yeah. I woke up at 7, yeah.
In Ireland.
My babes woke up with me, yeah, but he wasn't working today. I did my full day's work, yeah. Meetings, had meetings with these girls, going back and forth, yeah. As soon as I finished work, I started making the dinner, yeah. This man is sleeping, being like, I'm tired. Like, it's like, I'm literally like, are you for real? Like, do you know what I mean? Your FIFA scores went up, fair play, but like, I've actually been suffering. He's like, I got up at the same time as you. And I'm like, bro, we got up at the same time. Do you get me?
Yeah, no, that pissed me off.
I know, but I'm literally just like, it is because I'm just a very morning person. Like, I'll wake up
I'm not.
in half an hour, like, not even half an hour, 10 minutes, I'm ready to go. Like, I haven't slept. It's good.
No, I'm a morning person.
But you can be. You just don't want to be.
Yeah,
It's
don't-
mindset.
I'm a night owl.
It is a mindset.
Guys,
No, I'm a night
everyone-
owl. I function so well at nighttime. It's crazy.
No, see, everybody can be a morning person. Once you turn, because I used to sleep till 2 p.m. 2 p.m.,
I
guys,
don't.
yeah?
I don't do
Now, if I don't remember last time I slept till 2 p.m., but I think that's just because I have a child, do you get me? But other than that, I think, like, once you, like, do that switch of, like, waking up early, like, I feel like at past 9 o'clock, like, my day is wasted. Like, I feel like my morning's wasted. I don't have enough time in the day.
No, the stuff that you feel like you don't get done in the day, I'll just do at night.
Hardly.
Girl, I will vacuum at night. I will mop those floors at night. I will do laundry at
I do
night.
What
like-
time is night for you?
2, 3 a.m.
Hardly. Why are we
So
doing
wait,
that?
and then what time are you waking up?
Nothing.
I don't sleep. I'll probably get up like 9,
Ah,
10 latest.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
2, 3 in the morning.
I function off like 4 or 5 hours. It's not healthy. You guys don't be like me. I can function off 4 or 5 hours sleep.
That's, I don't know. Is that lucky to have?
No, it's not good. It's not good for your health. Don't do this.
I have a question.
Go on.
So let's say we lived in our world, okay? Our individual world. What would you make the opposite sex do to prove that they're eligible to date?
To date?
Yeah. Let's say, for example, I saw online someone said they'd make a man read out loud.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was thinking, right? What would I make him do? I'd make him do sprints, trying to test his
Athleticism.
stamina.
Yeah.
Just because I know my sister.
Oh, wow.
I lost it there. What?
Stamina.
Stam-
Stamina.
I was really just trying to feed the convo because you guys are just looking at me.
No. Stamina. I
I'm
thought that
trying
was
to
a good
think.
one. Thank you.
That
Yeah.
is
I need to
That
see
makes
how if
sense.
he can really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Need to go-
Me, I'm
gotta
trying
see
to think
something.
of ways to get them to show me how they can make money.
That's
what I was thinking. That was what was in my head. I'm like,
you know, yeah, I'll make him take a economic test, statistics and stuff like
something,
that.
you know,
Cooking test.
Cooking test. Oh,
cooking.
Get out of
You're
here.
such a typical
Get out of
Igbo
here,
man.
man. Cooking
No,
is a
but-
life skill.
But come on, like if someone,
No.
yeah, if someone has bad cooking, like well, I couldn't stay in that.
Bad
Is
cooking is
cooking
still
very
cooking.
important to you?
Yeah, not actually. Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
life skill.
Yeah, not actually what I can cook. Shut up. What can you cook?
I know this guy can cook. Guys,
Yeah.
see that on TikTok.
Can you
Do a
cook?
little something. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen him do a little something.
What's your go-to meal?
Anything though. My mom's a chef,
Oh,
but I've been cooking for myself since I was a kid.
yeah.
My mom's working, so I just cook for myself.
So like, see the way your mom's a chef, yeah.
Doesn't cook for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever.
Like, do they get real relaxed? Because obviously they're doing that for their 9 to 5. So when they
She's
get
not
home, it's
going
like Coke noodles.
No,
Survive.
When she just taught me how to cook when I was younger, so she wouldn't have to cook herself for me. You know what I mean?
So
Smart,
She was strategic.
very smart.
Yeah.
do you cook for her?
Nah, because she's a chef. Do you know what I mean? If you make her feel it's just like
Oh,
judging
that's
it.
what my
you know
sister.
Oh, that's
Oh, she's one of those chefs.
Yeah.
so she's literally like,
okay.
you've undercooked this,
Yeah,
overcooked.
Nah, she'll taste it and she'll like it. Well, like I just sort of
She's
pressure.
like, if I
Yeah.
was to do this, this is what I would have done maybe next
yeah,
time.
I'm alright. You're alright.
So yeah, what's your favorite meal to cook?
I don't have a favorite meal though. Anything like let's switch it up.
Have you ever tried to make jollof rice?
Yeah.
Make it.
It didn't go well? Did it go well?
I don't know. I can't tell if it's good or
I
not.
want you to try and make jollof rice. I want to try
I've
taste
done it for a
that.
TikTok before.
You've done? I'm going to go to your TikTok and I'm going to go watch it. I'll go find it.
I did ask a very good question and no one has answered. Except I came
answered.
Rose.
Well, the cooking.
What's this cooking? That was
You
just
know, what would
such a
you
What to
make
make them
typical-
do?
Yeah.
Like this question could go viral or something. Let me be very careful.
Don't be careful.
Don't
Be
be
risky.
careful.
Why are you
Be
thinking,
risky.
bro?
Yeah,
Be
You're on the
risky.
podcast, bro.
be risky. Thank you.
Be risky. You've got a brand.
Uh,
Something that you'd love, like a girl, like make her model or something.
Yeah.
She
I'd
has
make
to
him
fit into
sew.
the clothes well.
Yeah, make her sew.
yeah.
Because you know
Like,
how
make
much
her
money
sew.
that
We're
would
gonna make a
save.
sweatshop at home.
Sweatshop. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She could help you design shit.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I'd make him curl my hair.
Uh,
I'd make him tie my shoe. See if he can
Have
tie
you
a shoelace.
seen-
See how he ties. You know, there's two types of people in this world, and they tie shoelaces very differently. I want to see how he ties shoelaces.
What type of
There's
way?
the real smart way where you do the roundabout. Then there's the lazy way when you just get the two
I
and
don't-
tie them.
Oh no.
I don't do the two bunnies. The two bunny ears.
Rosie, really, you haven't answered the question.
Mindset. Because I want to just understand how the opposite sex, their mindset.
So,
So I
How
can
are you gonna
just
test his mindset?
test his mindset. So then my mindset gets better. Do you get me?
But
You
what
don't do
test,
it.
what test are you going to have him do to
What's
show us
gonna
his
make you do?
mindset?
Like, basically get inside his head. So then I can understand how he
Well, how are
thinks.
you doing that?
he has to defeat Aaron the plumber. Have you guys seen Aaron the plumber?
No.
Oh my gosh.
He's-
Also, I'd make him fix a light bulb. and
You
some
have so
shelves.
many to me.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I mean?
there's so
Just
many
here's a
things
list on
I'm
our
trying to
in our
see
notes on our
best.
So
phone.
many
or
different
just-
things you can make.
Sorry for the man.
No,
What
I
make him
I
do?
need to see him change a tire in a car.
Right.
Yeah.
Just for the
Yeah.
Change the tire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Put all the shopping away. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, the
Lift
shopping
up.
one.
I don't
Does
want
he
to
know where the shit actually goes?
see. Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a
Come
good
on,
one.
Yeah.
that's basic. You're
Load up
trained.
the
You're trained as
dishwasher.
children.
I'd
for
want to
that,
see him hoover the stairs.
Here, I'm actually not gonna lie. My babe does all that. I'm literally the worst. Like, I'm so
worst,
messy.
like-
I bring nothing to the table. I've really realized that.
That sounds
No, I
great.
bring nothing to the table. I tried to make soup the other day.
Shit.
What type of soup? African or white?
African.
Do you have
I
air
can
fryer?
make. I can make what?
Do you have an air fryer?
I do have an air
Are
fryer.
you good at it?
Yeah, I can do the air fryer. Yeah.
She's put in working air fryer.
That's
I'd be so
No,
scared.
but I don't. Like when it
Can we
comes to
know what-
cooking,
can we-
cleaning.
Can we know what type of soup you tried to make?
Oh, I don't know. Like, cause. Cause
Yes,
he
let me take
always, cause I like plain rice, yeah. Like I just like plain rice. I don't like
By
it
plain rice, you just mean
basmati.
with nothing on it.
No,
That's
Not even
Just eat
butter.
all the rice, like.
You don't even put
butter
butter,
with
yeah.
basmati.
Yeah, because people that don't really like stew
You're
and
in
that.
no place. You're in no place.
Wait, I have a question for the white guy. Have you had coca noodles on bread? That was a good one. Have you had coca noodles on bread?
No, that's nasty. If you're doing that,
Okay,
Really?
well, yeah, his
Nah.
mom's a chef, so
You're the whitest person in the room right now.
Hey, yeah, what?
potato on bread on
I've
like a
never had
potato
that.
sandwich.
hey,
Amazing.
Chris
Never
sandwich.
had that.
Listen, yeah, I love
Chris
a Chris sandwich.
bit of butter.
Freshest bread, Brennan's.
Yeah.
You haven't
Man.
lived.
Guys, let me ask you, what do you guys think of noodles and rice
What?
together?
Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening to this podcast.
Noodles and rice. Noodles and
What type
rice.
of noodles first?
Unless it's like I mean, I went to go get a Chinese.
No,
and it's
buffet, like a
Yeah,
buffet.
it's not like, yeah.
but together.
It's like,
Like you
no,
cook
you
them.
don't mix it. It's like two different things on the
Like a
same
buffet.
plate.
Like
Like a
Chinese.
3-in-1.
No,
No, it could be
house.
What
Chinese.
type of noodles are we talking about?
It doesn't matter. Noodles and
If
noodles.
it's Indomie,
No,
You're
noodles
blacklisted.
is not noodles.
Jeez. At least it wasn't Indomie.
Coca and Indomie are two.
you know how
very
greedy that is.
different things.
How greedy.
So greedy. What? 2 carbs. You're supposed to have 1 carb.
Yeah.
And a
I've
protein.
never had a chip butty for that reason. How much
Oh,
chips
You
do you
guys look
bread?
at that.
Oh, you haven't had a chip butty.
Oh,
Oh.
you never had a chipottle?
No, because it's a potato
You
in
know.
bread.
Did you used to have? Did you used to have the curry chip baguette? Did you used to have them?
Yeah.
Oh, those
Yeah.
things. They were the best things ever invented.
lot
But
going on.
now I've lost weight now. I'm on my weight loss journey.
Can't go there.
Can't go there. But I used to love those curry chip baguettes. Have you never had one? You never had one?
No.
Curry chip baguette
I love curry and chips.
Just curry chips and
in a baguette. You get it out of
That's so
the
greedy.
chipper,
Yeah, you
Romeo's.
can get it.
So greedy.
get wedges.
Carson
What
used
is
to call
what's
them
the Irish
buddies.
like? What's an Irish delicacy?
Coddle.
I've never tried
See,
that.
I don't
That's
actually
unique.
think coddle is though.
Why?
Coddle's like a very like inner city Dublin, like or like a culture kind of.
I love coddle.
Yeah, but
Do you like
my family
coddle?
Never
Sorry, like-
made- I don't know. I don't understand. Make coddle.
I make coddle like nearly every
Rot.
Christmas.
Rot.
It's just because it looks disgusting. Do you know what I mean? Because it's the skinless
How do you eat
sausages.
it? With a fork or spoon?
Spoon, yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm
My
just
mum
gonna
would eat
come
with
out now and
fork.
say I don't know what coddle is.
It's basically just like vegetable soup with
Let me
pork,
enlighten you.
pork
Yeah, with
meat.
sausages floating in it.
And they peel the sausage
Oh.
skin off.
It's skinless
Can I misspell it?
sausages,
Caudal.
bacon.
CO.
You're gonna get sick.
So coddle is Irish delicacy. What else?
Oh.
I love
I
coddle.
think roast.
Anything with potatoes.
Yeah.
My
What
mom
kind
brought
of
that shit
sausage?
home after. I said, take that shit back.
Coddle. No, it's like some
Okay.
people do it different ways
Like,
and
Is it
all.
meant to be dry?
Like
or-
that's gourmet. Like that's gourmet. It's not looking
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
not what they're
That's gourmet.
Is it meant to be dry or like?
Do you know what it looks
Oh.
like? It
Oh,
looks like
okay.
It's like that. That's so.
yeah, that's what it is. That's it. I would use different sausages. I cut the sausages up though. But it sort of looks like dishwater. That's what it looks
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
You're not
You're
selling
selling
it.
it very
You're
well.
not
You
selling
know
it.
what-
I'm
You don't
not
want
selling
to-
it, but look,
you don't want to
it's
say it.
it's
Caudal
nice.
is equivalent. I feel like caudal is equivalent to pepper soup.
It's not really what it looks like though. How does it taste? Does it taste good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like country vegetable soup. Like
Yeah, no,
that's what it
caudal is
really
like
tastes
equivalent
like,
to,
innit?
like,
Yeah, but you know,
pepper
like
soup for
stew and
us.
all, it's just
Yeah.
like salt and pepper.
What's the
Like
Yeah.
there's no like spices or anything in it.
There's no
What's
there's
the-
bit thyme, bit
Wait, what?
rosemary.
Yeah,
What's
but
this?
it's just a bit of salt and pepper.
Reed, that's
What
too
stew is
much.
that?
I think
Oh, like that stew.
No,
say
Irish
chipper?
stew. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
okay.
no, Irish
No.
stew and
chipper
coddle and
is
all,
like
like,
a
it's just-
Irish,
No,
like the
I-
thick chips.
No, I would say like
Because curry sauce is
cottage
not Irish,
pie.
that's Indian.
What?
True.
Like chipper isn't an Irish
I think an Irish thing would be
It's
like
Italian.
roast dinners.
roast. A
Like
roast,
potatoes.
potatoes, yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
cottage pie one?
You can say
Cottage
spice
pie.
bag is an
Shepherd's pie, sorry,
Irish thing though.
shepherd's
Shepherd's
I
pie,
thought it was a UK
kidney
thing.
kidney.
You can
Kidney
imagine that
pie.
it was. They have a lot of conjoining factors.
Don't say that
Definitely,
from
I
the
think
head.
stews.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
stews, like beef stew. Like you have that Guinness stew. That's
Guinness
that's
stew?
Irish.
That's good.
That's banging. Yeah, and I had Guinness bread. You ever had Guinness bread?
Guinness bread.
Have you never
Oh,
had
it's a
Guinness
brown
bread? It's brown bread, but it's no. Honestly, it's sweet.
So Guinness.
It's nice. It's like
Yeah.
Like
stout.
soda bread.
Soda
Yeah.
bread, yeah.
But it's
I,
nice.
when I saw Guinness for the first time, I thought it tastes like malt. I was
Yes,
met with
we
a
were so
No,
disappointing.
I won't lie. The Nigerian Guinness tastes like malt.
Yeah, because it's actually made from malt.
Oh,
Yeah, but
made from malt grain.
I can't drink Guinness like every time. Yeah, like every time I go to an Irish funeral, yeah, my mom goes, have a Guinness. And I'm like,
I said it's good.
I don't want
all your
Guinness.
problems.
Bangs.
I
what?
heard
Guinness
that.
with blackcurrant
great.
bags.
No, yeah, honestly, but every
That's crazy.
But do you like normal Guinness?
Yeah, I love Guinness.
And
Do you
that's
like
why you've seen
Guinness?
us crazy.
He had a
No,
Guinness
Those
in
of us who
America.
don't
Yeah,
like
very good
Guinness.
Also, a delicacy or a thing would just be
It's-
Guinness.
yes.
Coddle, and potatoes.
potatoes and roast. But I think like you
But
have
when
this.
Irish people make roast right, I've heard too many people tell me this horror story and it's scary.
What?
They don't season the chicken.
No, you do like it's not
Did
seasoned.
you just say no?
She started
They
as
said-
well.
I'm saying is it's a different type of seasoning.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
No
apples,
Apple.
like it's very
What?
apples, yeah.
Apple seasoning.
Put apples in
Like,
the turkey, you
More
know.
like herbs and all.
Herbs, yeah,
Like
rather
herbs.
than seasoning.
Salt
Did
and
salt
pepper.
offend you people?
No, salt is used.
You know there's onion salt, there's celery salt, there's garlic salt.
You see, you have gravy with it, so the gravy's real.
Yeah, that's the
salty, and
sauce.
You put the gravy on it, like.
Do you know what? I think
No, because see the thing is right. This is the way I look at it. Right, when you put the gravy, it still doesn't enter the chicken.
no.
The taste
Well,
of
you
the gravy does
marinate
not
it in
enter the
gravy.
chicken.
Yeah, you do marinate
For
the
how-
chicken a little
for how
bit.
long?
Not a lot,
In
but
gravy?
it
What do
marinates
you
in the oven.
marinate it
Guys,
in
can I say something?
bits?
Can I say something? Yeah, she's talking, but she doesn't believe what she's saying. She doesn't believe what she's saying.
What do
No,
you
but-
marinate it with, babe?
Like mustard, apples, onion. Like the thing is, it just all sort of
See, I know
goes
people
together.
do that to ham, and ham is naturally salty, so I get it for ham. But for
Mustard.
chicken, turkey,
You do like a glaze. Like you'd put a glaze on.
Trying to see.
I'm just, yeah. I don't really eat. I'm not a big roast person.
I like beef the best,
Yeah.
but I think no,
Yeah,
you just have
beef-
you put a
beef, I like-
glaze. I don't know what's on it. I'm not gonna lie. I told you I don't bring anything to the table. I've never done a roast. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what. But
You should try it. It'll be interesting.
I told my mom, like, I was just like, yeah, mom, I'm gonna help you with Christmas dinner this year. Don't worry, I got you, yeah. And I was like, I'll prep it. So every month I'll do a roast. I did one, and I got the chicken from rotisserie from Dunn's. I said,
those chickens are nice.
those
yeah, I know, but I said,
Pretty bad,
listen,
won't lie.
take her or leave it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But back to Guinness, yeah.
Mhm.
the reason why most people don't like Guinness is there's a specific way you have to drink it. Like you have to like take it in gulps. Like it's not a drink that you
Split the G.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yes, you have to split the G. Do you know what I mean? And you have to like take. You only really have to take like 5-6 sips of Guinness, and it should be done.
Yeah, you're meant to drink it in 3.
3
Like, 3 like drinks. You know what I mean?
chugs, like.
Yeah, like
That's how drunk I'd be.
Yeah, that's what Guinness is.
But it's actually, do you know? To be honest, yeah, my mom had 2 pints of Guinness before she gave birth to me.
2 pints. It's great for iron, isn't it?
Great for iron. They used to give it in Ireland. They used to give it to pregnant women.
Non-alcoholic Guinness now.
It wasn't even around back then.
The baby's fully cooked at that point.
Yeah, no, but they used to give women Guinness. Okay, but they used to give pregnant women Guinness, because it's really high in iron.
In the glass or in the cup?
In
The
In a can, yeah, maybe in the IV. I don't know, but like they used.
There's no other source of iron.
You're allowed
Yeah.
at one. Like you're allowed
you
to
can
have
still
Guinness.
drink alcohol, but just small.
Yeah, but Guinness is
Red
like
wine?
really good.
Nothing
No.
too high.
Well, you could.
You
but,
could, but it's like keep it capped at 1 glass and don't have it very frequent.
Yeah. But like
Yeah, so that's why a
Guinness,
lot of people just don't, because it's like, what's the point in drinking something that you
You
can't
can't even
fully drink
do
it the way you want?
I'm not drinking anything. I'm only drinking.
yeah.
I'm only gonna be drinking
water.
what the
Because
doctor
alcohol
said.
is
I should
really not good
I
for you
ain't
to
playing with
begin
my
with.
kids, bro. I
Yeah.
ain't playing
But
with that shit.
for the people that I literally, my mom had 4-hour labor, 4-minute birth. She popped me out like nothing, bro.
4-hour labor.
Sorry, listen,
God,
yeah,
you must
for the
have been
men.
tiny.
5'5",
5 pounds?
5.5
I
pounds,
was
yeah.
double your size, babe. I was a 10-pound baby.
5'5", yeah.
Shit.
I was overdued.
I went straight to the
I was supposed to be
incubator.
born in November, and I'm December 12th. That tells I didn't want to leave. I knew how shit the world was.
You were saying nope,
I was happy in there.
nope.
I'm gonna throw something else at the table, and I want everyone to
Curveball.
answer, please. Because can I tell you
Okay.
something?
Y'all a bit too quiet.
Yeah.
We
I
need
don't know
some
much about
surprise.
pregnancy and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. 100%. I give you that.
Will you pass me my phone?
Thank God you don't know much
It's on the
about
corner of the
pregnancy.
table.
Name a historic battle.
Battle of the Boyne.
That's not
World War One.
not actually history.
Can I?
A historic battle.
Yeah.
The
Drake
horse-
versus Kendrick.
Oh, that's
Ding, ding,
not
ding.
war.
Go on. Where you going? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say the Cold War, the Civil War, World War One,
World War
World War
One.
Two.
All right. Kino, name a historic battle.
A historic battle.
Tupac and Biggie.
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I have one. Baby daddies and condoms.
Condoms.
Historic battle.
Exhibit A, Nick Cannon.
baby daddies.
Yeah, that man.
What other wars?
That was a good
Oh,
one.
no, I don't even blame Nick Cannon at this point. Because being in America, yeah, I got one analogy that I say. Yeah, you see how let's say drillers in London, yeah, with drill music, they're really about that life, yeah. And then you go up north, and then there's like a load of kids, like private school and all that, and they're wearing the North Face and all, and they're singing the lyrics and they're believing it, yeah. But the people in London that are making this music are really about it. I feel like it's the same for America and here, where like, let's say Sexy Red is singing, or ski, like
Looking
she's
for the
singing
love.
like
Yeah.
sexual stuff, yeah. In America, they're really about that, like that's what they live.
That's
And
it.
then over here, everyone's just wearing the
fake.
North Face, faking the distance. But over there, like that's what
No,
they're
people.
really on. You
Can I
get
say
it?
something? Can I say something?
Everyone-
People are actually on.
Here,
Facts. When I'm singing, I'm looking for the host. I'm dead ass looking for the host.
yeah, but, like in
How
America,
do you
And that's
Where
the
you
thing,
at,
look at
though?
the rest of the hoes. The whole of Ireland is watching you so they can go back to the group chat to go and tell
Yeah,
everybody
exactly,
who those
yeah.
hoes are.
We gotta start living like nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Twitter and Instagram. Chip and Stormzy.
You're
Chip and
about men
Stormzy.
and commitment.
Do you,
Sit in the spot.
do you remember?
She said you're about men and commitment, by the way.
Ooh, correct. And
That woman and Gorilla Glue.
No.
Remember that woman?
Yeah. That's crazy.
who did Crept and Cadet? Do you remember
Right.
that? Do you remember
Oh,
that?
yeah,
Do you remember
yeah,
that
yeah,
battle?
yeah.
Do you remember that war? Do you know those songs?
Yeah.
I still listen to those songs and I nearly
Even
cry every time.
recently, now that he dropped a rap with him in it, like a little memory thing. I can't remember. Was it the
yeah.
Mobos? Was it the Mobos he performed it at or something?
I'm not sure, but
There
I
was
do
something they
know.
performed
Yeah,
that recently where,
But-
he
You
spoke about
mentioned
that.
it, yeah.
Still
Yeah.
haunts him till today.
What, the war?
Yeah, that could because cadets and like.
No, of
yeah.
course, yeah. But I think it's like as much as it's like emotional and stuff like that. I think it was like great music. Do you know what I mean? Like it really came from the heart. Like you like not saying that like oh it's good for entertainment, but you really felt both of their freestyles. Do you know what I mean? Like and even the even the last one as well. That one like I can is very the last letter to cadet.
Is it letter to cadet or letter to Conan? Something like
Letter
that.
to Crept and then letter to cadet.
Yeah,
I heard letter to cadet. Last one, pregnancy and periods.
You know, yeah.
What the
Okay, so you guys went to New York, and this is the third time I've said this on the pod.
Yeah,
we're trying to really know the tea.
Yeah. Why did you guys
Why
even
did
go?
you go? How long did you stay? What girls did you see there? 'Cause that's the tea I'm trying to really see.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they how are New York girls different from Irish girls? Like that's.
Do you understand?
I think the New York's just full of demis. There's just so many of you in New York.
Really?
Just so like,
I love his analogy. Don't show that what?
Me?
Wow.
What do you mean
So
by
there's a lot.
They're just
Personalities.
amazing people. You know what I mean? They're just
Were they pretty?
Len girls.
Were they pretty?
Yeah, no,
They carry themselves well.
Yeah. Some
They like to
some
talk.
do.
Okay.
Some do, some don't. Some like if you put them in Ireland, everybody would be like, "What is this person doing?"
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like over there, just like keep doing your thing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
You see any
it's normal.
fights?
Nah, no fights.
No, not even.
It's because they're all on good. They're all pretty much on good vibes.
Where did you
From,
guys?
from what
where did you
I saw
guys
some
stay?
crazy people. We stayed in 2 different places. So obviously we were there for a week, and then we extended another week because
I was going to say a week. I said it looked like you were there for a while. I've been
Yeah.
trying to catch up with you on TikTok.
The first
Nah.
week we were there, we were in Brownsville, which is like the hood. Like we didn't know
Where's
that
that?
obviously we were saying it's in Brooklyn, but it's like
no,
the-
Brown,
That's
Brownsville.
where I
It's
want
not-
to
it's not in
go.
Brooklyn.
When
It is.
I go to
It's
America,
just in New York.
huh?
It's in New
It's-
York. It's not in Brooklyn.
But it's in there's like the parts of Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx.
Yeah,
It's in Brooklyn. No?
It's not.
Oh damn.
I'll look on the map. I'm positive.
Brownsville. You want to go to the hood?
I want to go to the hood. I want to
Nah,
go to
nah,
hood
not
parties.
this.
You don't want to go.
Brownsville made Toronto look like the Bahamas. Like this place was like wild. Like
Really?
yeah.
That's
We
what
were
I
in the
wanna
Uber.
see.
Nah, you're in the Uber coming from the airport, and you're just like, why are we stopping here?
Yeah, word.
Like this is how far.
But I feel like that's where the fun is at.
No, we were going
Nah,
back thinking,
nah.
imagine you're staying here and then the Uber driver just stops outside the thing.
Because I cannot
what?
go any further than
The
this.
hood.
Yeah.
One thing
I'm
about
ghetto.
in Brownsville, even in the whole of New York, they're all wearing shiesties. Like they all have
Mm.
like
Shasties.
the bally,
The
like
Spider-Man thing, Ross.
What?
Is it a
What
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man thing?
like a bally, like a balaclava.
Oh,
Yes.
balaclava.
Yeah.
Spider-Man wore in
A
his first fight.
balaclava.
So all you're seeing is eyes.
Yeah, like-
Oh yeah, you were. Oh yeah.
The ski mask.
Clear up.
Oh.
Yeah. They all have that. They all have it. Even you see the grannies with it. Like yeah.
Was it cold?
Yeah, it was freezing.
Oh, maybe
Wait,
that's
It's,
why.
it's a different kind of cold though. Like it would be snowing, yeah, and I could just go out with a jumper.
Really?
Yeah, like it's weird. I don't know. Like
They're not close to the ocean like us.
yeah.
Oh, Ocean1.
Hey.
Oh, what?
But yeah, there's some in Brownsville, yeah. Obviously, it's like the hood area. We didn't even know because the Airbnb, yeah, the way he advertised it, he didn't put Brownsville there. He just put like
Smart.
beautiful accommodation
You just said
in
Bill.
New York and da. And then when I was texting him, he's like, make sure you research the location, yeah. I was like, yeah, cool. I look at it like the distance to the city is good and da. When we get there, yeah, it's Brownsville. We check on TikTok. It's like, I live in Brownsville, the worst area in New York City. Da. It's like,
I'm gonna start
People
looking
like
at
on
it.
YouTube do like hood tours, and they just go around. They walk around like Brownsville and like doing a tour.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't look that.
Did anyone like try start on you
Oh,
or
wait, that's in
anything?
Texas.
No, not
New
not
York,
really.
I
To be
need
fair,
find.
they were like it wasn't a place you could really walk around at nighttime though. Like it was we were kind of lucky where we were staying as well. But people were cool though.
no,
Like the people were like the people in the deli and all. Even we like
yeah,
when we were over there, like,
we stayed within a 5 minutes. Oh my God, you get it.
This is what Google's got to say about Brownsville. Since the late 20th century, Brownsville has consistently held one of the highest poverty and crime rates of the neighborhood in New York City.
Yeah, what was it? 1 in 32 cancer something that you would get like
robbed.
1 in 32 that you're
shot
just
or
gonna
whatever,
be
some sort of
involved.
Shot?
yeah. Oh, they all carry guns, man. This place is crazy.
Wait, is it legal to carry guns in New York?
No, I don't think so.
I think you have to just have like a license
You
or
need to
something.
have a license,
but it's just
yeah.
very accessible.
Yeah.
I think to them.
Should you just go to Walmart?
Do you know if someone pulled a gun on me, I think I'd cry.
No, I will straight away bust out into my Yoruba accent. I'm not from here.
No.
You do not know me. I do not know you.
Can I tell you how we're so different? I think I'd shake her.
I'm sorry. Joseph,
I mean,
no.
you know that song, I'm looking for the hose? You found one. You have to distract them. You have to distract them.
Tell me why.
Yeah.
Tell me why my FYP
Okay,
is just showing me all the shootings and all that kind of stuff when I'm there.
No, that is too funny.
But even there, yeah, you just see like we went to the shop to get drink in it, the liquor store, how they call it, yeah. So we're in there and then like I see these kind of same people in London, yeah. For me, it's just don't make eye contact with these people and don't just leave them to be. He comes in the shop singing drill music. I'm like, me and Keenan are just there in the shop looking at the alcohol, yeah. The guy is just singing like I don't know, NLE choppers straight in the shop, performing full on with his shiesty on. I'm like, yeah. Let me just keep to my own business here.
Nah, for real.
Crack is cheap there, bro.
Wow,
Crack is cheap.
subways are crazy.
Oh yeah,
Subways.
Video that you saw
No, there was someone smoking
poo on
crack
the
on the subway
floor.
one time. We
Was
were
that
out
human,
thing.
human poo or dog poo?
I didn't see any dogs, so
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I saw on your. That is, yeah,
That's
I've heard
even
of
more
that.
viral. That
didn't
got
see
like
any
Why
dogs.
did you sit
250K
there?
or something.
I didn't know it was there, but I would have got sick if I kind of seen it. So I was just looking.
Yeah, he's gonna wait the whole.
You just have it.
That's what when I went to New York, yeah, we were in the train station and we just saw poo on the stairs. My friend was like, is that what I think it is? I said, yeah.
Just keep walking, keep walking.
Yeah.
You know, you ever watch TikTok and there's this guy, right? He's like, I don't know if he's homeless or whatever, and he's just in the subway and he's like pooing in the mop bucket,
What?
like he's just
That's
there.
wild.
Like
But
he's
there's-
just there.
This for you page, do you have
Like, some people who are
New
like
York, like it's not
outside would be on the drugs or like mentally not.
No, there's
really alright.
definitely a lot of like I would even say crackheads and homeless people like. And then we were going home late. We took the subway, and this was from Queens, innit? And then we took the subway back. It must have been like 25 minutes or something. And then like throughout the carriages, let's say there's obviously like seats. It's like each one is like a bed. It was nearly like a shelter. Like these lot are all sleeping.
Because they
on the
go all
subway.
night, don't they?
Yeah.
The
They're all sleeping
crackheads
on
are
the
really
subway.
active. Like, you know, when you're in Dublin, they just kind of keep to their own.
They're
Like,
very lovely.
yeah,
do you know what
around in there, they're in your face. They're
Wait, you mean like crack is actually sold in Ireland?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, you want-
Oh, right.
Oh,
You know,
guys, I grew up in Carlo.
Oh, right.
Crack.
They're
As in
probably
like,
selling it in Cairo as well.
Yeah.
like the
What do you think the scene in Carlos
No. Okay, do you know? Oh my god! Wait. So you know the white schnackta is different from crack. Like crack is sold in this
yeah.
country.
Every sort
Well,
of sort
you know,
of-
schnackta and crack is the
They're
same.
made
It's just
from-
Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
different
just
forms. They're
different
like,
forms. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I watched Snowfall.
You watch Breaking Bad?
But I
Yeah.
swear, we have one of like Ireland has like one of the biggest heroin epidemics.
Yeah.
Like it's very bad.
Do you know they've started creating these facilities in Ireland where people can actually go
Methadone
shoot
clinic.
up? No,
Yeah,
so
safe.
safely, so you
Yeah.
don't overdose on the
Oh
streets.
damn.
So
Yeah.
you can actually walk in there, use drugs, and there's nurses and everything there just to make sure you don't die when you overdose.
Yeah,
sounds
because
wild.
most people
Crazy.
die. Well, obviously people die through overdose, but a lot of things people are dying because they're sharing needles, and they don't know what bacteria is and stuff that people are having. So it's like providing a facility where if this is what people choose to do, at least they're doing it in a
That's
safe
where my tax
environment.
money is going.
Do you know what we clocked as well, yeah?
Yeah, go
See
on.
the crackheads there, they're actually so smart. Like some of them
Bro.
will be on the
Oh,
street
the wall
giving on
functioning.
Giving you
like
chemistry
giving
lessons.
full
and shit, like,
lectures of
Guys,
history
I
and
would love to
everything.
have a conversation with a crack.
They're-
No,
I
not you
would
wouldn't.
love
No, you
that.
wouldn't.
No, I just want to just experience it, like guys, I
Super
didn't even
smart.
know like what people were like on pills until I was like in my last year of college. I was literally 22, and I remember just talking to my housemate, and he was like,
Who in the jar?
I was
of
young,
himself,
and it was at that point I was like, ah.
Yeah, let's talk about some good things you experienced in NYC. Obviously, you guys went there. You have a clothing brand. You do music.
Yeah.
How was
That.
The
Yeah, how
networking
is
side.
that?
No, it's so different. I don't know if you think the same thing. I feel
What
like we
is
both
it?
went to the like the source. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
my clothes
Ooh.
are very like American. Like they're very
They
like
are.
that
Also,
style.
please talk about how you said you went to the store that you asked to sell your clothes at. How
They
did that go?
yeah,
Because I
so
only saw the TikTok and it cut.
yeah, they contacted me like a year ago. I had
Mhm.
meetings and stuff with them, but
I remember seeing that
yeah,
TikTok.
like basically wanted me to put my prices up to like $200 a t-shirt. Like
Mm.
I was nah, you're all right.
When,
Like
you-
you're
when you
good.
when
But
you went into the store, like what happened?
went to the store. It was actually not the best store to be fair. Like it doesn't
Mm.
really suit the vibe.
I
I felt
wasn't
like it
rocking with
was
that store.
nah. It was very like there was no one really in there. It was very like obviously you know what Soho is in like New York. It's
Yeah.
very like up kind of up
Of course,
market
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
just felt very like snobby and stuff.
It was the
It's
side
just
of
bit,
not
art
you.
that, like,
yeah.
the side of art that I don't really touch on.
What
If that
Mm.
makes sense.
the
It's too like they try to sell me a full leather suit or something. Do you get it?
Mm.
Like that kind
Oh,
of.
I
It's not
like
Yeah,
that
it
that
want
was
to
type of
like
sell
art.
these clothes.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was
Oh.
like it wasn't the kind of vibe. But in what they do there is they have like for fashion weeks and stuff. They have like different events. They have magazines coming. They have artists and stuff. So that's why I would have wanted to have my clothes on there. But
Mm.
I wasn't trying to put my clothes up like double the price to have them in there.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
even like with the clothes there, I felt like the people reciprocated it like crazy. Like we were
Yeah.
just walking around and people would like stop us and ask like, "Oh,
Oh yeah,
where's
yeah.
your clothes from? Wherever we're in the Nike store." Like I like your sweatpants.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Mm.
over there is
Yeah.
so like at the source. I feel like people in Ireland, the market isn't really there
Yet.
for them kind of clothes. You know what I mean? Like there's not a lot of people. Like, the market is very very small for people that wear clothes like these, like flares. You know, you have the boys in Ireland that will see flares and they're like, bro, like them things are hanging
Mm.
off. Like what you wearing? Whereas in New York, they all fucked with it. Like especially with the
Yeah.
music as well. With your music
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. It's like the sound and the
Mhm.
look is based off America.
Collabs,
So when
yeah.
you go there to America, it's like, damn, like
Mm.
Makes sense.
I'm not the problem. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not the brand
Yeah.
actually is sick. It's just not the right people seeing it.
Right.
Yeah.
I felt the same way with the music. I feel like because I listen to a lot of Sexy Drill, and then the last song that I put out was Sexy Drill. So then like Charlie,
So.
yeah, yeah, she gonna get flunk. Yeah, yeah. So Charlie was performing, yeah, and we went to that show, and then I was shooting some content after it, checking if like people like my music, Pop the
Mhm.
Balloon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were actually really like, they were like, oh my god, like this is some good music. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if I did the same here, I wouldn't get the same reception. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's because like that's kind of where the music originates from, and people are
Mm.
really rocking with it there. They respect that type of music a bit more. Do you know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah, like I really rock with them guys because they like really fuck with what I'm doing. Do you get it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Did you guys do a thing where you download Hinge before you enter the country?
Oh.
Maybe.
Plead the fifth.
Maybe. I won't lie, I don't like Hinge. I
Yeah.
don't like
Hinge is
Hinge.
not good.
Hinge is dead.
Hinge
I
is not
rather
good,
I
guys.
rather meet people in person and speak to people in person.
So
But
did you do a lot of that in New York or
Yeah, I spoke to people in person.
Did
did
come
you
back with
use
any numbers?
Numbers, yeah, I got numbers in
Just
my
get the
phone.
gist. Let's
Couple
spill the tea.
couple Mario Kart characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it is
Mario?
crazy though, because like
Characters.
even at that concert, like
Mhm.
there was girls there. We asked them to write the song, like his song. They fucked
Mhm.
with the song, and then they were shooting for the brand like the next day.
yeah.
So
That's sick.
just
That's
people there
really
are
sick.
so like
But even
Yeah, I
on
love that.
content. They're like, if you're walking around recording yourself, no one's looking at you. Do you know what I mean? You're actually a weirdo to not be taking photos in Times Square.
Whereas here
Do
in
you know what I mean?
Ireland,
Like,
Yeah.
it's
they'll
very
abuse
different.
you if they see you with a camera
But
outside.
I'm not being funny, like Times Square is like such a tourist destination. So like it's sort of standard to be taking pictures. Not
Yeah.
saying
Yeah,
that it's
yeah.
right that people should be looking at you if you're like walking
Yeah.
down Grafton Street or something like that. But it's like when you're in those spots, like those high volume tourist areas, people are literally there to see their like main attractions.
Yeah,
So
but
they're like,
it's more than just, picture with you and your family. Like literally they be putting the camera
I'll
down,
be
the
watching the
stand down,
vloggers.
the
People be
TikToks
putting
and-
cameras in the
yeah.
fridge in the middle of the supermarket,
Yeah.
on top of their trolleys, like everywhere. Just
Yeah.
people are recording all the time.
Mhm.
But no one over there is like stush either. Like there's some
Mhm.
people that you wouldn't even know. Like you'll meet them, take some photos of them, give them a top whatever, get their Instagram, and they have 15K.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not like they don't hold themselves to a different like
think
level.
But
Like
it's also
15K
because
here.
look at their population.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
yeah,
That's definitely what it is. It's down to
Yeah.
to
population. Like,
them it's nothing to them because
Yeah.
they'll meet someone who has over 100K just sat beside them. Like
Mm.
Ireland, people didn't start to get like mad following in Ireland until TikTok. That was kind of like what.
Yeah,
over
that's
here.
true.
I feel like over there as well, like no one's a threat to you. I think if you're here, so like me, if I have a brand, like there's only so much of a market. So if I have a big brand and you have a big brand, you're a threat to me. Whereas
Competition.
in America, like even just New York, like the amount of people there, like we can both have brands and both flourish.
Yeah.
You're not a threat. Like, you're not
But there's
like, do you know what I mean?
there's a
It's-
reason why like people are a threat over here than over there, because there's not enough market share
Yeah.
over here to like share ideas and bounce it off someone, because you share ideas and bounce it off someone over here, then they may just pioneer your idea. But if you do that in America, there's actually space for the both of you, because like the land is so big. But I feel like as time goes on, like it's not going to be only Ireland anymore. It's going to be more of Europe. So the market share is going to be way bigger. And
It's changing.
like, yeah,
It's
you know,
changing.
times are changing
Definitely.
again.
Would you guys move?
I want to move. I'd move to Brooklyn. That's not for life. I wouldn't want to raise my kids in America, to be fair. Like, that's-
She said it's all right, but not that all right.
yeah. No, I feel like
When he goes to Brooklyn, I said, "Here,
yeah.
Brownsville?
No, not because
Like downtown Brooklyn, it was like the
I want to go
difference.
so
The
bad."
difference
Yeah, that
we had
second
was
week.
crazy. Like
Oh.
from the first week to the second
I
week,
feel like we moved up in the
was
world.
like, yeah.
Like,
Like, the first
no
week-
more knees everywhere. Like it was like you
Yeah.
actually could walk from the train station and not have to watch your back. Like it was just like we had a rooftop. It was just like that was the real New
I saw
York.
this funny skit in America. I don't know if it's a skit really, but this woman gets robbed so many times that she keeps a fake phone in her purse. So when they come out, the guy came out with a gun. She took out her real phone, hid it under her thigh, and brought out the fake one.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
And
that's
I was
crazy.
like, that is smart.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I feel like when you have a brand or you make music, whatever, like the world becomes a lot of us like a much smaller place. Like even for us going to Paris the last time, like we have so many other places we want to go. We're going to LA next, I think. I'm probably leaking that
Now,
out a
come
bit
please,
early.
I need
but-
to redo that trip.
Of course, LA is sick.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
guys, we're not joking. Let us know. I
course.
really want to go.
Yeah.
It is very expensive, so you need to give me like 5 months notice.
Yeah, I was
Gotcha.
gonna say I'm gonna hit my girl Jordan up and
Mhm.
see where she at. I don't even call her Jordan. I call her Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah, she's American.
Okay.
Yeah, she lives in LA or New York.
No,
depending.
Yeah.
let us know.
That's the thing over there as well. Like there's a lot of people that are from LA, like go to New York for like a week or the weekend or whatever, and then fly back.
Yeah.
So we've met so many people from LA that we have connections with now. One of them actually writes. She's a songwriter. And she writes for Ruby Rose, like those other big artists. So there's like connections over
And
there.
those
Like just people
people
you're just
be
meeting.
low key as hell.
Low key, like it's and you don't even know who they are until you get their
Yeah.
Instagram and you're like, oh shit,
Oh,
because no one is
Yeah.
stush, no one is like
Yeah,
it's.
but I
such a
feel
different
like no one is stush till they are, because I feel we're like tourists there, and you know we're not there for long. We're new there. Like things are gonna open up to us, but I feel like if we move there, come be part of the system, then
No,
things
100%.
might.
Yeah, I feel like
you
we
know-
got special treatment
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of
You get a bit of special
because your
treatment.
accent as well.
Yeah.
You got like you even seen it with like in the subway and all. After hear your accent, they're like, oh, go ahead, man, you're good.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
once you act foreign, you're grand. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Just stay acting foreign the whole time while you're
yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna be American.
I wanna be
no,
American.
they ain't
I'm
confusing
gonna
me
be
in
American.
Brownsville. I'm gonna sound as Irish as possible. But even like, okay, with your brand now, like what actually possessed is a really strong word, but you get what I mean? Like what basically made you want to start a brand?
Made me want to start a brand.
It's not something I hear a lot of like Irish people do.
Yeah, I was looking for something kind of more legit to do with my life. After COVID and stuff like that, I was kind of trying to switch my life up a bit, get into like a proper like a future that was a good future. So no kind of bad stuff, no bullshit. And I had a bit of money saved up, so I started my brand. And then that's kind of where I went from there. The brand has grown with me though. Like when I started the brand, I remember someone like saying to me like, "Oh, you have a
I saw
brand."
the
Like,
two-sided tracksuit.
They
Is
were-
it
two-sided?
Two-sided tracksuit. Was it a tracksuit?
yeah,
or
the
something?
reversible one.
I thought that was
See,
sick.
this is the thing. Like when you have a brand as well, like it's so expensive. Like
Yeah.
so, like these are things that I have in my head, but I just have to wait until the brand gets to a
But you know
stage and I'm
what?
able
See,
to
the
do
thing
it.
is, right?
Do it, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I get it. I get what you're saying there. But remember when you said that American company was like, they didn't want you to charge like 200. When Danny Hope dropped his Snow Bunny suit, right? I want to go and look at that thing, yeah?
It's like 300 euro or something.
For a jacket. To get that together, it's like 500, 600. And it's like, when I saw it, that price is hefty. People are buying it though.
But see, that's the thing. Even like for me, like the Paris trip and the New York trip are the same for me. Of my biggest highlight was the kids. Like there was kids that were wearing the brand. So like for me, if like when before
Great
we got on the
market.
flight, like we
you can
found kids and
you can make some affordable small stuff.
But-
But you
Yeah.
can make the crazy
I want
ideas
everyone
too.
to be able to rep
Yeah.
it. Do you know what I mean? I don't want
Yeah.
someone like someone's ma having to dish out 500 euro for a tracksuit.
Or
because
you can,
someone-
You get-
you can make, for example, there's Nike and there's Dior Nike.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So obviously you can do like something that's like that can be sold in like
Collaborations.
Even
Zara.
Cortez.
But then you go to the
Yeah.
high end stores and like however the difference would be the high end stores will have
High end
like
and
real
retail.
leather or something like that, whereas the other one can have like more
Cortez.
affordable
You-
leather.
You could have like bespoke pieces. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then
Yeah.
like that's something that you could do. But
Yeah.
you
I can
act-
get you, and I respect your morals, moral
But-
standing.
I completely, honestly, you're actually a
Sorry.
really nice guy.
No, no, no.
But like
there's no-
Cortez, like he does stuff like the little crop tops and the hats. They're quite affordable and people can still wear them. But it's like my brother recently got a tracksuit that I think he did in collaboration with like Nike or something. It's like water resistant. He paid hefty for that shit. But like Cortez is still a brand that like, if you wanted the shoes, the Nike collection, they were hefty. But the little crop tops were still very affordable.
Yeah.
I still want those and they sell out.
But I think-
super quick.
I think with your brand, like as you said, like you grew with your brand. I remember, I swear I interviewed you for Ocean1
Yeah.
2021, 2022.
Yeah, it would have been like
One of those
2026,
times,
something
yeah.
like
Do you
that.
get me?
Yeah.
At the Spread Your Wings event, do you get me? But you talked about like having a purpose. Like it was never just like, oh, a tracksuit, like a jumper and stuff. It was always like something more. And I was like, and that's what it speaks for itself. Like, do you know what I mean? The growth, the like the reason why you're doing it, even speaking here about now saying like I'm doing it for the kids. Like you just said a statement there which I so resonate with. Like you don't want someone's mom to pay €500 for a tracksuit because at the end of the day, like we are living in a generation where not saying that
expensive.
where it's too expensive to afford these trends, especially for kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like those Canada Goose jackets, crazy money, you know what I mean? And all these kids
I
feeling
refuse
left
to
out
still
because they
believe
can't be
those kids are buying
involved.
them.
Do you know what I mean? They're probably fake, but anyways, I think like, but I'm saying is, it's like, it's nice to have a brand that is like, it looks cool, it's affordable, but it's not cheap. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
100% quality
it's
is
not
like a
cheap.
big thing. Another thing for me as well, when I did start the brand, it was like, you know, a lot of people on TikTok will come and saying like, oh, I could do that. But that's kind of the thing of it as well. It's like, if you can't do it, like it's showing people, like that's why I showed the process
People
of
also don't
making
know
the
jack
brand.
shit, though.
Yeah, but it's given like people that don't know what they want to do with life, or they're creative, or you know they're in a bad place in life, or they're doing with the wrong friend group, whatever. Like if you put your mind to something, you can do it as well. So like that's with the brand. If someone comes saying like, "Oh, I can do that," well, then
Fair
do
play.
It. Do you know what I mean? Like back your shit. Like go do
A
it.
man with purpose. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Are you trying to say I don't have purpose?
Purpose and prosperity.
So Kieran talked about like, you know, he's more standing on that certain situation. Did you have a situation in? Oh, you had a personal positive experience in New York when it comes to your music and stuff.
Yeah, they were very receptive to it. Music in New York, I feel, is quite different. It's more, well, I can't say it's more melodic because they rap as well, but like the UK accent and like Irish accent is just breaking in. Well, should I just say the non-American accents are breaking into the culture now. Like they're actually liking it. But when I was playing it for them, they're like, "Oh yeah, it sounds like Nem, sounds like Central C a little," like because that's all they know. Yeah, that's all they know from here. But like, I don't mind because the more that they listen into it, the more they realize
getting
like
accustomed to.
the uniqueness. Yeah. But I also went studio there. I did a song with a producer and like he was a cold producer. Yeah. And then we was just vibe straight from the jump. So like I feel like outside in America they work very well. I think it's like probably the English language because we both speak English. So like, and when you go to America, you feel like you're somewhere you've been before because we grew up with TV and all that kind of stuff. Like literally, you're watching them. So when you get there, it's like I've now entered the film. Do you get it? Like So we even when we went to the studio, there was even a boxing gym in the back. Funny enough. So then like the person that owns the studio, she was like, "Yo, you should come to my dad's boxing sessions." I even went to her dad's boxing sessions, which was actually like lit. I got to spar her dad and like got to like spar other people in the camp and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, as time was even progressing, I even felt myself becoming like a normal New Yorker. Do you get it?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to ask, like, okay, cool. What's something you guys? Because obviously you own a brand, you do music. What's like a couple things you can let people know that they want to own a brand, they want to make music. What's some tips you can give them?
The biggest tip that I have isn't even about like just a brand or making music. It's like finding someone that has the same purpose as you. Like I think me, like with a brand and personally, like since me me and Ike have started to kind of do things together. The drive is crazy. The
Yeah,
emotion is
like
crazy. Like when
mine.
you have someone that's like you say about your one that said like that her friend went on holidays without her. Like you need to have people that you're able to do things with. So I know tomorrow if I'm like, okay, the next place is LA. Okay, we're planning it, and I know for a fact we're going. Like there's been times
And
where
we're
there's been
coming.
4 people that are meant to go, and it always goes down to the same 2. So if you put someone beside you that has the same drive, that has the same, especially like when you're from like areas where a lot of people just kind of do the same thing. Do you know what I mean? They just smoke all day, and that's the life that they want to live. Do you know what I mean? When you have someone else that's the same mindset as you,
That
like
drive.
it's the drive. Like that's the best thing you can have. Obviously, like you need that in yourself as well. But if you can put yourself with someone that has a similar mindset to you, you're winning. And it doesn't have to be in the same thing. It can be someone in a total different business.
I agree with that. But one thing that we always say to each other, yeah, is like, with or without, like each other, this is always gonna get done. I think it's a big bonus to have someone by your side that's like on the same drive, on the same mindset, because like, especially us, like my music kind of ties into his clothing, and his clothing ties into my music, and it's just like a constant collaboration. So it keeps us like, if he doesn't really have any projects he's working on, okay, I got something, and then he can work on there, and then if I don't have nothing, then he got something, and then we can work from there. Advice I'll give to an artist starting out, what do I even say to myself? I would say just try not to take on board too many people's opinion. Try to just keep at it, put your 10,000 hours in. Try a lot of aspects. Like if you're a rapper, even try the producing, because it's gonna make you better at being an artist, a rapper, a singer. If you're a singer, go take a couple singing lessons. Don't be afraid. It's not wet to take some singing lessons. Like I've taken some singing lessons, and it's helped my vocals like way better. Like go like do some freestyles with your friends. Like show some people, do open mic or something. Take that. You just have to, like, as an artist, you just constantly have to keep taking steps that like you wouldn't normally take. Even this, like going to New York, going to Paris, trying to go to LA next and stuff like that. These are steps that they're not necessarily normal to people where we're from. So if you just play outside of the box and just don't like try stay in the box, because there's like a certain like way of, like, let's say rapping and singing over here. It used to be like, okay, your song, upload it on GRM, do maybe one TikTok post, and then that's it. Like it doesn't have to be that. It can be way more than that. You are way more than that. Do you know what I mean? So let your mind run free. And one thing I've learned about being in America is them guys, they don't care. They like anything. That's why even me, I started posting more on TikTok. I'm way more comfortable with it now, because before, like, I wouldn't necessarily post. Like even me personally, I used to do like YouTube and stuff like that, and I stopped because there was this stigma of like, oh, you're a YouTuber trying to be a rapper, like, you know, like it's not gonna work and stuff like that. So I stopped all my vlogging and stuff, took all my videos down. But now I think I'm more in like now I'm like, why the hell did I do that? Do you know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
I'm in like in 2025. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Okay, let me like express myself a bit more on TikTok and my snaps and shit. Let me talk a bit more to my fan base.
Yeah.
Let me give me out, because there's been this kind of like nonchalant thing about rappers and that people are really rocking with. But at this point in my career, I actually don't care no more. I'm just like, you know what? Before it's too late, like let me
One
just
thing I'll give Americans is they're
put it out
hungry.
there. Yeah,
Hungry, yeah, they're
They're
hungry.
hungry.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wanted to say as well, like, quick tip my friend told me was, when you archive pictures on Instagram, it's bad for the algorithm.
Oh really?
Because, like, obviously that picture is obviously getting traction, even if it's a 10
Even
views
if
a
it's all-
post.
yeah.
As soon as it's gone, it's like, Instagram's like, there's something wrong, because it means people don't like it or something, or like your page. So just avoid archiving. I've stopped. But this means everything you post has to be intentional.
Yeah, I don't archive. I just remove from grid. That's it. If you know that, you know that one, right?
For videos, for
Yeah,
reals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No, thank you guys for coming on. We really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
you
us.
guys.
Thank you for
Did you have
having us.
fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know, he was more chattier than I thought he would be. What was that?
Yeah, I'm
This
really
is with the jet
surprised.
lag.
This guy, he likes
This
to
is
read.
what the
He likes to
jet
read
No,
people
I can
before
talk, man.
talking.
I'm on no
Do you
sleep right now.
remember that first day that we met Keenan?
Yeah, you was just a quiet boy.
Mute. Came to my house. Mute.
Yeah. No, you guys are a great guests, honestly. Guys, follow them on their socials. It's gonna be in the description box, but you guys can quickly shout it out.
At official 1K free on all socials. 1K free on Spotify and Apple Music.
Sick. Ocean1 official on everything as well. This drop is the New York drop, and it's on the site probably by the time this is out as well.
Yeah, the link to the site. Also,
I like that.
You got
Yes.
something for them as well, no?
Yeah, there's a package over there for it.
You got
Go,
stuff.
go get it.
Do you know what? Yeah, go
Go
get
get
it.
it,
Go
go
get
get
it.
it.
Get to us on camera. I was going to ask you. I was actually.
So there's 2 tops and
Yeah.
2 hats, so you have to fight over it. Whoever wants
Let's just see what.
Let's
Let's
bring
see
it.
Let's see what we have to do.
Can't see what we're
Set up the
fighting
ring.
over. Me, I'm the oldest.
Oh, yeah.
I am the oldest. And I'm also on the main camera with the guys. Oh, yeah, I'm keeping the hat. Sorry. Y'all can
Let's
fight
see.
for it.
Oh, can I have that?
Y'all, sorry.
I bags the hat.
This is fire, though.
These are just made
You
for
want the
New
blue?
York.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll take the black one. Sorry, Ree, you snoozy.
I actually I needed a
You
hat.
can share it
Share it
sometimes.
with them.
It's okay, baby. You can have it. Oh, cute.
Ooh,
I'll
no,
take
these,
it up.
no, these are my cute.
This is the
I love it.
This is the girl
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm here. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, thank you.
There's a lot of people in New York wearing
This
this
is
that
one
is
right now.
so nice.
I
really
really
like
the
it.
blue hat. I'm gonna try and put it on now.
There we go. I'll leave it like this
No,
for
this
now.
is fire.
I love this material.
No, this is fire.
This
Do you know what?
material
It's stretchy.
is
I'm actually gonna buy one.
banging.
I'm gonna buy
It's
this.
so
Just-
good.
I
Does this
promise you
stretch a
that.
bit more?
So
'Cause
these
mine
hats
is
as well
big.
aren't gonna release. These are just
These aren't even going to be
tops are gonna-
released.
Yeah, so they're
I mean, we
They're
can't
not
use
gonna be
these.
released.
the t-shirts are, but the hats aren't. These hats aren't.
Oh, this is
And there's none left.
They're
sick.
left. They're all gone. They're
It's
in
all
New
good, it's
York.
all
There's
good,
only
it's all good,
only
it's all
only
good.
2
This
made
is
at home.
fire. Sorry,
Thank you. Anyways, guys,
we
thank
will
you
share
guys
with you
so much
potentially.
for listening to this
This
podcast
is
today.
fire.
Shout out to the guests, follow them on all their
You're not gonna
socials.
drop
We
this.
appreciate you guys for tuning
They
in.
were just only
Live
made
show
like 5.
tickets are still
We need to
available.
bring them back.
9th of May.
Yeah.
Guys, what's going on?
I'm so sorry. I
Sorry,
was just
sorry,
telling
sorry,
him
sorry.
to bring back the hats.
I'm looking forward to that live show though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You were
guys.
at the
Was
last
it-
one. Appreciate you
Yeah,
for
the
that.
last
Yeah.
one's banging. All that.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
I
so
loved
much.
it.
Yes, as I was saying before I was really interrupted.
Sorry, apologies.
Guys, thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate you. We appreciate your comments. We love the comments, man.
Swear down.
Honestly, we
And
love the love.
stories.
Honestly, hey, if the LA guy, was it the LA guy, Atlanta guy that has,
I think it was Alana.
if
Yeah.
the Atlanta guy hasn't, listen, we want to know what happens.
We
What
need
happened?
that
We
dilemma
want to
back.
know what happens, right?
Yeah.
Yes, guys. Thank you so much for listening again. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and tune in next week
To
for your
your
weekly
weekly
subscription.
subscription to the Cheers.
No, bring back the hats for
T, I got me for your meat, I am mad. Shawty's in that man when it